Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel. I am a channeler and tarot reader, and this is going to be your February reading for 2025. We will start off with a theme that you'll be exploring for the week, and we're going to look at what's working in your favor, potential challenge, potential outcome, and some advice from Spirit. So let us see, Capricorn, what is coming your way for February? Using the Sacred Destiny deck over here. Patience. Oh, sorry, Capricorn. Patience. Okay, time is of the essence. Okay, it's like I'm just thinking about my dad, who is Capricorn. He has this expression. He's very organized, like a typical Capricorn. He has this expression. Hurry up and wait. So he gets everything organized, and then it's like the lull, and now you're like waiting for something to come in. The key really for you this month is exercising patience in a different way. Now, some of you are not to say that you aren't patient, but there's something in patience that is that Spirit is asking you to really kind of explore a little bit deeper. Okay, there's a big difference between waiting and patience. Patience means that you are enjoying the moment of presence between each thought, okay? And then you're sitting with that and allowing it to process within you rather than jumping ahead. Capricorn, you are super freaking focused with ideas and plans, and you know how to make things happen, and I love you and I get along with you because I'm Taurus. But sometimes when we allow ourselves the time to just sit through things, we may get there faster, because it may occur to us that something's been missed out, or an opportunity has not been seen through all the plans. And so when we process that time and take the time and just enjoy the in-between the moments, right, then often is the case, we get there faster because we find a quick solution. So it's coming your way, but if you just settle down and relax into it, it may come quicker. Okay, so I'm going to be using my deck over here for the main spread. This is a telepathic tarot deck. It's not available at present because I had some issues with the publisher, and it's just crazy expensive. So I'm going to be printing a bunch myself. I'm in Namibia at the moment, so it works out a bit cheaper, and then I will personally post them out in about 6 weeks. So, but you can always send me an email if you want a deck, and I'll put you on a waiting list. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what's happening for you in February. Okay. Current energy, we got 3 of Wands, a patience card. Desire, the 8 of Wands, oh shame. Okay, what's working in your favor? Knight of Wands, the challenge, the moon, and the outcome, Ace of Cups. Okay, we've got a good strong ending, and the bottom of the deck is the Lovers, by the way. We've got a very strong reading, but it's really reinforcing that theme. Okay, you start off with the 3 of Wands. So 3 of Wands is about kind of, well, it's depicted as a bushman or a San person making fire. It is action. You're making efforts, but you're not seeing the results just yet. It takes time. It takes time, okay? Your desire is the 8 of Wands. You want to get going. The 8 of Wands is like quick succession, things happening fast. All this is the arrows of love coming in. Things are happening at a very, very fast pace. But this is what you're desiring. That's in the position of what you want. But at the moment, you're kind of stuck over there. So this is relative to any sort of project, any sort of work situation that you are dealing with, because it's a very Wands heavy energy this month for you. Okay, you want to get going, you want to make things happen, but it's just taking its time. I will be clarifying in a moment, so don't worry. Okay, now what's working in your favor is you are prepared to do the work. Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is extremely charismatic, is able to see the vision and just go on and do it. But it kind of is also giving me this energy of do now, think later, right? Knight of Wands is very charismatic and very energetic, but sometimes they overlook the smaller details. Sometimes they don't understand that the method may be better if it's done, one before the other, before the other, before the other. So this is really positive in your reading because it's saying it's really, really helpful. It's just still saying that there's like many different branches that need to be dealt with in order for you to move forward. So it's like you're doing the action, you're doing the work, but everyone around you is still trying to catch up with your energy, right? The challenge is a moon card, and it's the only major arcana we have, which kind of puts a bit of a shadow over the whole reading. Now, we will investigate that with the clarification, but it's just causing you, it's causing you to sort of go into your emotional body a bit more, maybe into your shadow a bit more of like, what am I doing this for? Is this really the direction I want to go? So particularly when there's something that we're interested in doing, I'm feeling more kind of work related over here, but it's kind of like a project base. So it could be house renovations, it could be moving, it could be a new business, it could be a project within business. I'm not getting many kind of love vibes until the end, because I feel like this is setting things up for fulfillment, self-fulfillment, right? Or a new way of being. But because things might be a little bit staccato, a little bit kind of stop go, and you're just making it, you're just trying to make your fire, trying to get that little, what is it called? I want to say the word emblem, but it's not that, ember to burn, and it's taking time. And during that period where you're like, hurry up and wait, it can give you the time to sit in your head too much and then have a bit of a darker side, or a kind of like trying to reevaluate, is this what I really want? But that's where the key lies, It gives you that moment to check in with yourself. But it can cause us to feel a little bit emotional or a little bit kind of all over the place. And I mean, I'm thinking of my dad because obviously he's a Capricorn, and I mentioned him in the beginning, but that's he told me this joke last night and it's brilliant. And I'm not a really good joke person, but I'll try and be brief at that. I think it works well with what I'm trying to illustrate. So this guy is driving at night in the middle of nowhere and his car breaks down, okay? And so he decides, okay, cool, I can see a farmhouse in the distance. I will go and ask him for a jack so I can change my tire, right? He needs a tool. So he's walking, but it's quite a far road, and as he's walking there along, he thinks, this is quite nice. People here must be really, really nice, living in nature, farms, wonderful, wonderful. And then he steps a little bit further. As he's walking along, he starts to think, but people who live here, they might be quite remote. Maybe they're a bit of a hermit, maybe they don't like people around them. And then by the time he kind of he carries on a bit more, and in his head it just spirals in from a total positive to a total negative. Like, whoever's at this farmhouse that he wants this jack from is probably a total lunatic or a total weirdo, and he's done all these horrible things to him in his mind before he even reaches the door. And he knocks on the door, and the guy opens the door and he says, screw your jack, I'm off. Before he even, and my dad tells a joke better, but it's like we can get in our heads too much, right? And I think that's just the thing that's going to cause you a little bit of a little wobble this month, all right? So the outcome for the month is Ace of Cups. So we have a brand new beginning in love, right? Now, when I talk about love, I'm talking about all forms of love. This could be, I'm more feeling self-love, kind of getting into connection within yourself, okay? But of course, this could also mean somebody else. So all of this stop-start energy is really a blessing from Spirit to enable you to get comfortable with the present moments between the moments, or between thought, so that when newness comes in, when new self-fulfillment comes in, you can kind of absorb it wholeheartedly. It's not just thinking about what has to happen next. It's like you really are present in the moment. So it really is beautiful. I'm going to quickly clarify these cards just to get a bit more information for you, Capricorn. Okay, under the Three of Wands, we have the Six of Swords, Eight of Wands. We've got the Five of Swords. Knight of Wands, we've got the Six of Wands, nice. The Moon, we have the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so as you are still trying to work your fire, the benefit that you can gain from this is that you actually, it can be a bit of a meditative experience, okay? Anything that we do that is kind of repetitious, like ironing or painting or whatever, it can allow our mind to wander, and it's very, very therapeutic. And that's what it's doing for you. So even though you think, oh, it's not happening quick enough, actually it's allowing your mind to settle into more peace, okay, with the Six of Swords there. So that's awesome. The Eight of Wands, you're still wanting things to happen faster, right? But there may be people around you that are not so on board with what you desire, and you may feel it like you are. It's weird because kind of what I'm getting with this is like you may have someone who sort of has the odd kind of remark or the sulky, sarcastic comments and stuff like that about how you might be selfish when you're not at all. You're very far from that. But it's like, don't jump the gun, I would say. Jumping the gun is just going to it's going to mean that something really important is overlooked, okay? So that's why it's important to kind of just carry on as you are, desire the new things, desire the fast motion for sure. But if anyone, says anything around you that is a little bit sarcastic or insinuates that you are being selfish in any way, shape or form, right? Don't let it get to you, okay? Let that mental side just go. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Six of Wands. So it feels to me like whatever you're working on this month, which it seems all very kind of work orientated, but connected to the heart, right? So it's something to enable you to open up your heart more or to have a new beginning, right? Which is really, really fills your heart, which is nice. But all your endeavors are being celebrated by your friends and family around you and work colleagues around you. People kind of seeing what you're doing and they're kind of going, whoa, you're brave, you're bold, that's excellent. And you are being recognized for the efforts that you put into things. You really are being celebrated this month, which is awesome. The Moon card is clarified by the Ace of Cups. And as we know, the Ace of Cups was the outcome, okay? So you are just going backwards and forwards in your head, in your emotional body, really, especially during night time, kind of reassessing, yes, but do I want this new beginning? Everything that I'm kind of gearing up and trying to work towards, what will that mean? And does it mean that I'm not, grateful for what I've got, or I'm not appreciative for what I've got? I believe that with you, it's kind of like you are, it's weird because I've got this thing about selfishness. It's almost as if because things are going really well for you and you get things done, Capricorn, you make it happen. But because you've got the work ethic, you've got the charisma and the fortitude to make things happen, it just feels like there's a little bit kind of like jealousy around you. Even though you're being applauded and people admire you, there can sometimes be a very fine line between admiration and envy. And it could be that if someone comes up around you with a bit of a sarcastic comment or insinuates at all that you are selfish and do not deserve all the things that you work hard towards, that has a potential to seep into your mind and cause you to doubt your new beginning. Don't let it. Don't let it. It's yours. You are absolutely deserving of what it is that you want, and you work damn hard to get it. So allow yourself to begin something fresh, begin something new. It doesn't mean that the old life wasn't good enough. It just means that there's always room for improvement. And why not? You live once in this expression anyway, so enjoy everything you can. So that's the thing that's going to make you feel emotionally kind of like, ooh, okay? But by the end of the month, we've got the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So what you've done is you've conquered that feeling. You've conquered that energy of feeling, am I being selfish? Am I being too greedy? You've conquered that and said, no, I that is what I want, and I'm going to be bold, and I'm going to speak my truth, and I'm going to communicate, and I'm going to drive forward and carry on, but less in a physical action and more within communication. And if I don't do it, nobody's going to do it, so I better look after me. And as you do so, you start to welcome a new love within your heart. Okay, now for some of you, if you're dealing with a love situation, it could be that the beginning of the month is still a bit like you're doing everything right, you're trying to make the effort within a relationship, and people see you for that, but then you kind of may go a little bit into your heart space and kind of go, oh, but I don't know if this is going to benefit my current situation or whether I'm just kind of easier on my own, right? And that's the kind of energy that you are conquering by the end of the month, because it's beautiful with that Ace of Cups, but it just takes time, all right, with the Patience card. So we're going to end off this reading with just a message from Spirit of what you need to know, Capricorn, for February, thank you, 2025. Ah, nice. Okay. Nothing is impossible. Open to the unexpected, you'll find a way, okay? So what Spirit here is saying, yes, things may take time, but your dreams, your aspirations are absolutely within reach, okay? Nothing is impossible. You are only limited by your imagination, so go for it. So that is a really beautiful reading for you, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did, or press the notification bell to subscribe. It's totally free and it really helps my channel. If you would like personal channeling or tarot reading, check out my website, robynstein.com. Information is in the description box below. Have a fabulous month and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.